Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I had up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, Lumini here, back here, another episode of the Sunderland Save here on my channel. Obviously last episode we finished things off with the FA Cup game against Coventry. We got a last minute equaliser to send us to a replay, which is what we will be starting this episode off with. We also have 3 other games against Preston, West Brom and Rotherham. I probably will end up simming one of those, or at least playing through it in highlights, just because playing 4 games is probably not going to work out too well for me. Besides from that, we're waiting for sales if anyone comes in for any of our players. At the moment we've had none, so we've not really got a lot going on. We've got a press conference to start this off, and then we're going to get into the replay against Coventry. Hi guys, welcome. We're ready to take questions whenever you're ready to ask. Last game out, you snatched a draw in the last couple of minutes against Coventry. Do you think you have what it takes in this game to take the win and advance in this cup? I think we can all be open and admit that it wasn't one of the best performances that we've put in so far this season. But we still managed to come away with a draw and a replay. So, to be honest, we kind of have to be happy with what we ended up getting, considering we didn't play as well as I hoped we probably would. We have a chance here away from home to have another go at this and secure our place going through. All we need to do really is step our levels up slight bit more from what we did in the first game and just have a little bit more quality in finishing and defending. And I have faith that if we improve in those areas, that we should be able to come out with a result in this one. This replay has obviously added another fixture to your schedule. Can you talk to us about the impacts it's having on the fitness of your team and if you can advance in this tournament? Additional fixtures like this one is not always what you want. We do have boys who can step in and help us to improve, obviously, and take the place of lads that may be a little bit more tired. But obviously it's a busy period anyway. We've just come off a very busy December. Now we have a busier January. But look, if you're not going to be good enough to finish up these games, then you have to accept that you're going to have to play replays. And that's kind of where we find ourselves now. We have to accept that because of our lack of quality in the first game, we now have to add an additional game to our schedule, basically. With Ross Stewart's contract set to expire, will you be looking for a replacement in this January window? Yeah, I've touched on the Ross situation enough, I think, that we kind of all have an understanding of what's going on. As for the January situation, if the opportunity arises and we have the money, then we will be more than happy to go in and try and add to this squad. But I'm not going to force anything. We don't have unlimited funds, like I've mentioned before, so we just have to be patient and see what comes to us. Thanks, guys. We're going to play our strongest lineup at the moment. Yeah. And get into the replay. So the 2-2 at the Stadium of Light, 2 very late Ross Stewart goals to earn us a replay. But this time we have a bit of a tougher matchup, you would have to say, going away to Coventry. Coventry played very well in that game. We kind of didn't reach the levels that I was expecting us to get. We're not going to watch the lineups and stuff because we've obviously already seen them, having only played them last episode. Tete. We need to be better on the ball for sure in this game than we were last time out, because we were poor on the ball last time out. That's a good pass. Can we find Joe Gelhardt? We can! And a sweep and attack. Joe Gelhardt gives us the lead. good attack from the boys. We find a couple quality passes. Jack Clark across to Ross Stewart, and it's a good run from Joe Gelhardt to find the space. And we do... Jesus, do you see how high that woman jumped in the crowd? The blonde woman in the corner, she jumped so high off the floor. What the fuck? Joe Gelhardt getting his first goal in the FA Cup, giving us a very early lead, which is what we needed. We know that they will move the ball forward fast. They move the ball forward very fast, Coventry, and it makes it very tough. Tete can get it in clear. Pritchard doesn't quite bring it under his control, but does win it the second time round and the third, but it just keeps bouncing. Now they will go through on goal. That's quite lucky, to be fair, for Coventry, because I think Pritchard probably did deserve to bring that ball under his control, but it just kept bouncing around. It is 1-1. Very competitive match against Coventry. McCallum probably needs to be doing a little bit better in that position. Although you also need to be in much better positions for us. Pretty sure Gyökeres was offside there. How the fuck has he found that pass? How do they keep finding these little balls around the corner? I literally don't understand. But somehow it just goes back to them once again. Oh, Danny Batt's been sold there. Good save from Patterson though. Man, this is hard. This is hard. A hard game. Again, why aren't we reading that? We've lost the ball, yet we don't read the defensive move. Tete here. Oh, ref, you could have let us finish the move off. I mean, yeah, I don't really have anything to say about that. That kind of just, it's tough so far. It is tough. This Coventry side are really difficult to tackle. Like, really difficult to tackle right now. Ross Stewart through. Don't know if he's onside. Oh, he's rolled it wide again, Ross Stewart. The FA Cup curse of not being able to score in any time except for the last minute. He should be finishing that from that area.
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half.
Good work from Diallo there. Can he swing this one in now? That's such a bad attempted cross. Matete wins a header though. We love that about Matete, that he can win those headers. Oh, Ross Stewart brings it down. Good dribbling. Ross Stewart finally. He seems cursed, but he's trying to break the curse. He has got 3 goals now, and this one at least doesn't come in the last minute. So maybe the curse is broken for Ross Stewart. It's actually a bit of a mistake at the back, but then it's a good bit of dribbling from Ross Stewart to get away from Panzo, who comes to close him down. And then it's a top bins finish from Ross Stewart. We do go 2-1 up.
So there we have it, 2-1.
I'm not entirely confident of being able to hold on to a 2-1 lead with how this Coventry side play. I don't know why Matete's just fallen over. Jack Clark, can you get out wide, please? Oh, Jack Clark didn't close him. I think he's going to go to Allen here. And he goes to Previllac. Into Hamer. Good strike, but Patterson is equal to it. Patterson having a huge game for us. Can't even lie. Right. We're going to try and float this one over towards Gelhardt or Stewart. Able to deal with the threat. Ends up not being a great one. Oh no, someone stayed down in the box there. Not sure who it is. I think it's Joe Gelhardt has picked up a knock here. Even if we can win a corner, it's not a great cross, but you wouldn't expect it to be from centre back, to be fair. We're going to bring off Gelhardt for the Jacku here. Could have bring on Thompson actually. So we're going to do the Jacku, try and get in some form. Goes across to O'Hare. Oh, Gyökeres has found it in the middle of the box. That's so poor, boys. How are you letting him find that amount of space? Why have you let him just make that run, Danny Batt? Batt is not having a good game at all. We're going to bring off Jack Clark for Roberts here. Yeah, Batt's had a bit of a poor game in this one, I can't lie. That is definitely disappointing. You don't want to be seeing that. Roberts short here. Jacku can counter-attack on this one. He does have pace, even if he doesn't have sharpness. We find Diallo out wide.
Bodies forward and the break looks on.
Try and play it to Dejako again. Rose does manage to get across. Now we have to defend against a counter-attack ourselves. Don't bring the man down either. Oh, it's going to be a goal.
Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that
Yeah, defensively we've been awful. We've been awful this game.
Well, here it is again.
Where is Sirkin going, man? Like, what is he doing? He's just walking across his man.
Still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well though. Lots of pace, lots of power.
Disappointing. It does look like, unless we get another inspirational Ross Stewart performance in the last 10 minutes, that we may be about to lose this game against Coventry. Because they've been incredible against us, to be honest. Stewart, what are you doing? Ross Stewart has had another very poor game in the FA Cup. We are going to lose 3-2. Disappointed, man, to be honest, because that's pretty much down to just our bad performance over anything else. Like, it's just down to our bad performance. Again, defensively awful. Ross Stewart missing sit. I mean, this should be a goal from Ross Stewart. All the goals we've seen him score this season, that should be a goal. That will see us out of the FA Cup, which probably with our squad isn't a terrible thing, because we don't have the fitness or the squad to make a deep run in cups. But I would have preferred if we hadn't lost. We do still have 3 games left. I'm going to check to see positionally where each team is, and then we'll decide on that. We do have a transfer offer come in here. Oh, I forgot about Joe Gelhardt also being out for 4 weeks with a sprained knee. We've got an exchange coming in here. Ernest Poku for Roberts. Let me just check out Ernest Poku quickly, because he is a young player. So I've just checked out. Ernest Poku does have 83 potential. So I think we are probably going to take this deal. For an 18-year-old who has high potential, I think it's probably a smart deal to take. And obviously we're replacing the position we're getting rid of. Get Ross Stewart re-signed if they wouldn't mind. But I did want the deal to go through, so we're going to ask for 200k on top of that. Because like I said, we don't have money. Oh shit, I can only offer him £700. Fuck, I can literally only offer him, like, this is all I can offer. Well, that is really fucking annoying. Because we don't have the money to offer Ernest Poku a contract, so we can't sign him. That would have been a really good deal as well, but yeah, no money, so it is what it is. We can't sign him. I'm going to... I wanted to check the standings, didn't I? Because we play Preston, West Brom and Rotherham. So let's see where each of those are sat. West Brom are 13th. Preston 16th. Rotherham 21st. So if we play Preston and West Brom, I think would be the smart choices. Everyone else is tired. A lot of tired legs, unfortunately. That's what happens when you do get the replays. That is the negative.
On one man.
Ross Stewart 30 goals. Last 2 games not great. Did still score, but not great performances. Oh, Dejako does not get anywhere near that.
Troy
Parrott's going to turn on it. Find Matete came, sorry. Elise. Reese.
Well, that's really strong play to keep hold.
Not sure how that isn't a foul, to be honest. That one is going to be a foul.
The outcome is a free kick here.
Oh, what?
How
are we not winning those headers? I mean, we have a couple big lads in the box. Spins behind Roberts, but Roberts does recover. McCallum. That's a foul, surely. Injured himself with that tackle, actually. Johnson now out wide. McCallum's got to try and get across to him. Reese. Oh, fuck off, man. That's so frustrating. We've literally battered them as well. I don't like raging at the game, but man, that's frustrating as all hell. Cause I'm pretty sure that's like pretty much their first shot, and they immediately scored it.
It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
So annoying. If only we could have finished one of the opportunities we've had. It's only Reese's 2nd goal of the season. Like, he's not even been poor this season by all standards. What is that from
The
Elise?
referee's whistle, and that brings to an end the first half here in the northeast.
Well, that's a bit disappointing, to be honest. I don't think we've played that badly. They're now pressuring us a lot.
That's a very
Fuck
fine piece of
off.
tackling.
Another tackle that we get that somehow then ends up just going straight back to them. It's going to drop into our box again. Story's the man on it. He's been incredible defensively, apparently. Power to Hughes.
Well, he would have been
That's a poor
disappointed
shot,
had he
though.
spilled that one.
McCallum into Dan
Well,
Neal.
not giving him any
Dan
breathing
Neal
room.
gives the ball away to Troy Parrott, though.
Applying
And then
vigorous
again we've
pressure.
given it away. What are we doing now? Now we're being pressed by the team that are 1-0 up. What's happening? I thought
Succeeded
he
in
was
keeping
letting
it
that
in
run
play.
out then. I was about to lose my mind.
What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word.
Make the run,
They
Djaku.
get forward, but time is very much against them here. He's put in a challenge. He's been a bit unlucky to concede.
My
the
head
corner.
is exploding. Richards to loft one in late on. Sirkin goes up for it, but I think it's probably going to be cleared. And that is going to be another loss to Preston. They do the double over us this season. And to be fair, I can't even be that upset about it because we were shit again. Second game now. Even third, because the first leg against Coventry we were poor. Don't know what's happened. Since Sims and Michu have left us, we seem to have slumped a bit. And that's disappointing. I mean, I've been predicting that a slump is coming. So it's not really surprising, but it's just annoying. I don't want there to be a slump because I was enjoying us riding high. We are still in first place. We are 7 points, I believe. No, 5 points it is. 5 points. We have trains to do, then we'll get into the West Brom game. Right, West Brom to play here. Still no transfer activity after the Roberts deal that didn't go through. Middlesbrough have now moved within 2 points of us at the top, so a win here would be ideal, but we aren't in particularly good form. Losing Gelhardt, I think, is having a bigger impact than we realised it would, because I think he had a very good partnership up top with Ross Stewart. Kind of make some of the same runs to give Ross Stewart that space.
This should be something to savour. The best defence in the league up against the freest
Best defence
scoring team
against
in the
best
league. Who will
attack
come
in
out
this
on top?
game.
Stay tuned. We'll have all the action for you live. Here
Scoring
on
isn't really a
TV.
problem for us. Defending, that's a big problem for us, and we are at the Hawthorns in this game. So, and it's snowing a lot. But yeah, we're not building up our attacks at the moment. They're quite sloppy
Can he put them
off
ahead?
the ball. Livermore's going to get through here, and
The
again,
net is staring him in
Phillips
the face. Keeper
does
did his
deflect
job to
back
begin
out
with.
to John Swift.
A wild
Danny
effort
Bat
it was,
doesn't get in
and
front,
probably
but
the
John
less
Swift
said
doesn't
about
take
it, the better.
advantage. See if he can switch this one to Jack Clark. See, like, even that
Sometimes
pass
they make
just isn't
passing look
quite.
easy.
Not
Just
quite
like
where
that,
you
they
need
don't have
it.
the ball
Ross Stewart
anymore.
again, too slow on the ball. The problem is, I think the thing we're missing with Joe Gelhardt more than anything is the fact that Joe Gelhardt was the man who was building up our attacks for us and playing through balls to Ross Stewart. With the Djaku at the minute, obviously he's not played, so he hasn't got the sharpness, but he's not quite managing to play the same role, which means Ross Stewart is the man who's dropping in. Lay through Pritchard. You've got to be getting a shot on target there, Pritchard, really. I mean, Diallo's done really well there to break forward and then find the pass across. And Pritchard hitting that at the back of the striker, of the defender, sorry, is not good enough. Keeper with a little bit of uncertainty there. Jack Clark's going to head this one down to Stewart. That's a poor ball from Stewart, though. Sirkin does not win the ball. It's a stabbing shot towards goal from John Swift. Jack Clark's going to hit this on the volley. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. It's going to get lofted up into the air. Jack Clark will win it. Oh, the Djaku! It's so sad. Oxley doesn't win that one. We do get away with it. 0-0. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that we can identify at least. We're not even having anywhere near the same amount of chances because we just don't have the interplay at top to break teams down now. We're really we're sending searching balls forward, or we're kind of getting caught in our own midfield. I'm had to try and switch to Jack Clark here.
Jack Clark.
Get some of the... oh, good touch for Stewart. Goes through on goal. Oh, that's a good save by the keeps. Oh, well, no, that was a waste of time from you, Jack Clark. You might as well have left the ball. Flooding forward from West Brom there, and that's an amazing ball to find Ahmad on the run. Jaku. Pritchard's just going to take the strike. It's a good save from the keeper. I was waiting for Ross Stewart to try and find a position, but he never found it. So Ross Stewart in the middle there, though. We may not be able to make the ball stick when it comes to building up, but we can make it stick when it's crossed into the head of Ross Stewart.
Well, here you can see it again.
And there we go, a banging header from Ross Stewart, powerful, up above the defenders. The keeper's got no chance if he connects on it, which he does. Gives us a slim lead. 31st goal of the season in the league. I think he's got 34 or 33 overall as well. I'm not confident that we're not going to concede, but at least we've scored. Because it did look for a little while there like we may never get the chance to even link an attack together. Swift goes back to Livermore.
Oh, good
goes
vision.
to Carlin Grant, who I thought was off, but apparently not. Oh, that's a good bit of play. That's an amazing save, Patterson, though. Wow, what a save. How is Carlin Grant staying onside? Oh, my. I can't deal with these touches right now. I literally can't deal with these. How are they constantly chipping the ball up to get over my tackles and also managing to finish the shots? What is going on right now? Peters did it to make that clearance, and now Reach has done it to score the goal. Also, how is Carlin Grant always onside? Like I said, not confident of not conceding.
Tom Rogic.
Very quick give me a minute, please. Good touch, Ross Stewart. He's left the ball behind and gone for the run. Oh, what a classic move by EA. If I concede off of that, my head might explode because I can't believe that Ross Stewart has just done that. Oh my God. Okay, fine. We're just not meant to get this last attack, it seems. I'm not even going to get my subs in that I've tried to make. How is Carlin Grant onside again? How is he just always onside? Swift is off. It's going to be a 1-1. We are struggling out here, boys. I can't even lie to you. We are struggling. We will stay 4 points clear at the top at least. But, man, we are just so poor on the ball right now. Like, it's just actually bad. Just actually bad. Oh, only 3 points clear. Oh, yeah, they closed it in within 2, didn't they? Yeah. So 3 points clear at the top still, but... Right, 2 messages here. Luco9 is returning from injury. We haven't seen Luco9 for a long time. Elise wants to play, but probably is not going to get the opportunity to. We do have some tired legs, so we will have to make some substitutes here. We're going to put Richards on, and we're also going to put Roberts on the right. Luco9 probably won't be joining the starting lineup for a little while. Jack Clark isn't going to be a part of this one. We'll bring Benete up to the bench. We're just going to quick sim this one. See if we can get a result against Rotherham. We do win 2-1. Stewart, Ahmad and Dijaku actually being the goal scorers. We do go 2-0 up. Stewart also missed what I'm assuming was a penalty, so it could have been 4-2. But even that, like, possession-wise, we've had less possession and less shots, but managed to score. But at least we do finish the episode with a sim win, because it was looking real bad, like we might slide off the top spot. That does see us get a 6-point lead over Middlesbrough, who we do play in the next episode. Right, we are on deadline day. Like I said, still nothing come through yet in terms of deals. I'm going to be really annoyed if we get a deal right at the end of the window like you usually do. That is going to incredibly piss me off. I mostly want to make a sale so that I can get Ross Stewart some money, because we don't have money to re-sign him right now, and I don't want to lose him on a free. Ross Stewart is going to agree to move for free. Oh, this is going terribly. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do anything, and we are going to lose Ross Stewart on a free next season, which is really, really upsetting, because it does look like he's going to be off to Standard Liège now. I might go in and just try and offer him a contract and see what we can offer him. I'm pretty sure it's nothing, because we have no money, but at this point, it would hurt more not to than to just try and him reject. So, but this is all we can do, Ross. I'm sorry. I wish I could offer you more. Yeah, unfortunately, Ross Stewart is going to end up leaving for Standard Liège on a free. It is what it is at the end of the day. We do have Joe Gelhardt coming back. His talks have broken down, so he won't be leaving. Also, there's the fucking annoying transfer offer that I'm obviously going to reject. If that had come in, I might have even contemplated it. We'll take a look at these midfield of these young lads to see. I'm going to bring Harrison Hudson up. I don't think he is going to be anywhere near the first team for a little while. I'll do a little scroll through the team just so you can have a look stats-wise as to where everyone is. But yeah, besides from that, that is going to be the end of this episode. We do at least have Joe Gelhardt coming back for next episode, so maybe there's a chance that we can pick our form up again a little bit. Unfortunately, it does seem like we're going to have Ross Stewart leaving us at the end of the season, but that kind of just is what it is. But yeah, 35 goals for Ross Stewart, 6 assists. That's absolutely obscene. 14 goals for Gelhardt, to be fair though, so he'll be an okay replacement for Ross Stewart. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get notified about when the next episode is available to you, and I hope to see you in it. Peace.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends comment.